guys, in one day, right? How many liters of water that we should be drinking? How many liters on average? On average, how many liters of water we should be drinking? How many? Okay, can you type it down? Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see. Okay, on the chat. 8 glasses. Okay, someone says 8 glasses. Eva say 8 glasses. Right. Who else? Who else? Anyone? Anything else? Okay. So then, do you know how many liters of air do we breathe in every single day? You know, it's actually about 11,000 liters, right? So it's a huge amount, right? Okay. So that's why if you really, if you think about it, right, those things that we breathe, we use the most, we consume the most, should be the one that we take care of, correct? Okay. So that's why we talk about this hidden danger in the air, because if the air is having issue, majority of the things that go in the body, because we are drinking, we are absorbing 11,000 of it every single day, so it's going to have a big impact on us. Okay, so today that's what we are sharing. Okay, so what are you expecting from today? Okay, so we are talking about what is it about, what's the option available to clean the air. Of course, when you choose an air purifier, right, I believe if today you still didn't agree that to have an air purifier at home, I hope that after today's session, you have an air purifier at home at least. Okay, it's really, really bad nowadays, the air quality, right? And of course, what is atmosphere, sky, and mini market comparison? Of course, a conclusion for you. Okay, so at the end of the day, right, I would suggest to you some of this very powerful purifier here, right? But of course, at the end of the day, it's up to you whether you want to go for it or not. That's up to you. Okay, if you feel that whatever that I share with you is really useful, really beneficial for you, and really added value to you, okay, then by all means go for it. Okay, right? So let me ask this question first: which one is actually more polluted, indoor air or outdoor air? Which one more polluted, indoor or outdoor? Right, let me get a show of hand. Indoor or outdoor? If indoor is 1, outdoor is 2. Which one? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Okay, so of course outdoor, right? Okay, I don't know how to read your name. If you can type your name in English there, then I can address you. I really don't know. Okay, because you grew up in India. Okay, so right, so the answer is actually is actually indoor. It's not outdoor. Okay, even though outdoor is very polluted and so on, but you realize one thing: when wind blows, the pollutants can actually move from one place to another. So at least it's like ventilated. But indoor, you know, the air, the dust, the whatever contaminants that goes into the house, very rarely will go out again, right? It's trapped here and it accumulates here, right? And that's why, you know, so many diseases is actually spread indoor, right? Just to give you an idea, right, how indoor air quality is like. Okay, let's have a look. Got sound or not?
動きを再現します。果たして
Okay, basically, right, what it's
こ
doing
ちら
here,
が
right, is doing some
特殊カ
laser
メラの
thing,
映
right?
像。
So it's going to scan and then let you see how much particles
大しく動きだけ
around
で
us
一気
when
に胞子を
we
含む
just
微
like
粒子
flip
が
our
舞い上がりま
blankets
し
and
た。
then we sleep over there. You see how much particles flying around. It's so
布団
crazy,
に入
right?
ってもそれは
Right.
漂い
So
続け
And then
寝返
you
りを
see
打つと
this
さら
person
に
here,
舞い
I'm
上が
not sure
りま
even
す。
is guy or girl, right? Okay, you see where the particle goes.
鼻のあた
And
りを
you
見て
see
くだ
it's
さい。
actually flowing
たくさん
into
の
the
微粒子
nose.
が体内
Right?
へ。
How much of that
そう
flow into your
寝てい
body
る間
every
でも
single day? Isn't that
かなりの
scary?
カビの胞子を吸い込むことが
So scary,
よ
man.
くわか
Okay,
りま
after
す。
I look at this photo, I need to make sure I turn on my air purifier already. Okay, so, and you know, have you experienced this issue before? Dry coughing, shortness of breath, itchy eyes, and even like skin allergy, right? Nose block, this is me lah. Frequent sneezing. I used to sneeze like in the morning when I wake up. I sneeze 20 times consecutively, right? Sometimes it make your diaphragm, the stomach, that wow, so painful, man, right? And then my nose block is like crazy one, almost 24 hours one. And so I really got used to like breathing with my mouth, right? I almost forgot how to breathe with my nose already. Okay, right? So if you have experienced this kind of issue, maybe your area, your house, your bedroom is polluted. Okay, so and what is the thing that's polluting the air, right? So these are the things. There are so many things. In fact, there are 300 over types of contaminants around us that we don't know, right? Starting from like simple stuff like formaldehydes. If you don't know what is formaldehydes, right? If you have a new house, you walk into a new house, you smell, wow, the new house smell, man, right? Some people enjoy it some more, but if you realize you stay in that environment for a long time, you feel that start to feel a little bit headache, dizzy, and so on. Same for a new car, right? If you have a new car, you just go in, you feel wow, new car smell, but you stay inside for a long time, wow, burning already, right? So that's chemical, okay, right? And formaldehyde, another formaldehyde, let me tell you what is it for. Another formaldehyde is like when you see in the movie when people want to kidnap someone, right? They put a cloth, right, with some liquid and then put on their nose, and then the person faint and then kidnap the person, right? So those are formaldehydes as well. Okay, so that's how dangerous it is. Okay, so and it actually can come from even your cleaning products. Okay, so be careful, So that's why choosing a cleaning product that is very, very safe is very important. And of course, second thing, VOC. This one is like organic compound that's fly around, especially aerosol, paint, cleansers, those things that you use every single day. They have a lot of organic compound flying around. Okay, right? And odors. Okay, of course, this is common lah, right? No one want to smell another person's fart, correct or not? Okay, if you have a pile of garbage, smell so bad, something rotten, you cannot tahan one. Okay, correct or not? Okay, and of course, there are many harmful chemicals, including like burning fuels, exhaust. You imagine your car, right? When you drive your car, okay, if you have like a landed property, you drive a car reverse parking. After reverse, all the exhaust go away, goes into your house, right? Who suck it? Who breathe in? Either you or your family or your parents or whoever else, or your kids, right? Hey, and someone got this thing called PM 2.5. I believe everyone knows what is it, because it's like something like haze. Haze is PM 2.5. PM 2.5 basically means that this thing is 2.5 micron or micrometer. Okay, how small is that? Basically, it's like, you see, this is a strand of hair, right? PM 2.5 is the small red dot there. Okay, that's 2.5. That's how small it is. And the danger about PM 2.5 is that because it's very hard to be blocked by even our breathing system, right? Because if today you have dust, right? You breathe in dust, what happens? You cough, right? Like that, right? It's very normal. But PM 2.5, it goes in, sometimes it bypass the coughing one. You just go in and then go into the lung, and then it spreads, it actually go into your bloodstream, then it spread all around your body. Imagine that, right? All these particles, chemicals spread around your body. Where do they go? Right? It's causing so much issue, including all this. Okay, and of course bacteria, okay, bacteria and viruses. And these are some of the more dangerous ones. Influenza, and of course our very good friend over here, COVID, okay, right? So, and they are so small, right? It's even smaller than PM 2.5. It's only 0.12. Okay, 0.12 is very, very small already. Okay, so that's why, right? And do you know, if you really don't take care of all these things, of course, other than the lung issue, health issue, other than the issues caused by COVID, right? Do you know, generally, air pollution can actually cause all these things like skin problem, all this PM stuff, right? PM 2.5 and so on, right? You actually get stuck in your pores, right? Induce acne, right? And then, cause a lot of skin issue, allergy issue, right? And, and sometimes, right, even like for me, for myself, right, if I like clean up my carpet, wow, so much dust, right? The whole house is a lot of dust, right? you actually start to feel itchy on your skin also, right? Because all the particles flying around and sticking onto your body, right? So something really need to take care. And I used to, because I used to need to change a light bulb, right? So I need to on my ceiling got this plaster ceiling. So when I change it, right, I need to break some of the plaster ceiling, and all these particles fly around, right? I actually get skin itchiness also, right? So it's like, wow, so crazy, right? And do you know, depression, more and more research actually showing that depression can be linked to air quality as well, right? And even some mental issues, sensory issues, all these things are. I'm not going to go down too deep into it, right? Because this one you read up on it, okay? So it can cause this, and of course, right? This is very funny one. You know, if you breathe, you eat the same thing, two-person eat the same thing, but one still never lose weight, right? Maybe the air got problem. Okay, pollution may trigger inflammation that interfere with hormone and the brain processing that governs the appetite, right? You actually eat more if the pollution is higher, and children growing up in polluted areas were twice as likely to be considered obese. Wow, right? So interesting, right? So next time, want to lose weight, not only do our F90 program and so on, right? Now need to take care of air quality as well. Okay, so and of course this data you can Google about it. I think a lot of people know lung cancer, this cancer, that cancer, brain cancer, whatever lah, right? A lot of things can be linked to air pollution as well, right? So many people in this world, right, died because tens of thousands of people died, even in like Malaysia, or I mean in the whole world, right, because of air pollution, right? Okay, so do you think air quality is very important now? Okay, if until this stage you still feel never mind lah, I can use whatever, I don't need to filter my air lah. Okay, then need to repeat the whole session already. Okay, right? So of course, air purifier is very, very important. Okay, and these are some ways to actually. This is by CDC. Okay, CDC is the one when during COVID, CDC come out a lot one. Okay, right? So yeah, they actually talk about like having good ventilation in your room is very important. You need to open the room, have a ceiling fan, to blow the things away, and then have exhaust, blowing air outside, have a plant in your house, right, to clean the air. And of course, a portable air cleaner is one of the important criteria as well, right? But when it comes to air cleaner, air purifier, so many brands are, okay? Outside in shopping mall, have you gone to the shopping mall and you see, wow, so many people selling air purifier, correct or not? Okay, so how to choose, right? Which one is the real one? Which one can work? One don't know, right? So generally, there are two main technology in air purifier nowadays. Okay, there are other technology. There are olden days. If those actually some people sell those kind of technology, better don't buy already because old generation already. Okay, but nowadays only two. One is ionizer. One is called HEPA. Okay, ionizer basically means that it's very common now. They sometimes they call plasma lah, plasma cluster lah, whatever. Okay, but it's all ionizer, right? What ionizer do basically is that it release ions into the air. Wow, it's like put some positive charge out or negative charge out into the air. So what happens is, right, these charges, right, it will stick to all the particles. Maybe stick to the virus lah, stick to the whatever lah, right? Stick already, then they will like attract each other like magnet lah, attract each other. Then it's like very heavy. Then they drop onto the floor. Okay. Normally they charge up the particles and trap all of them on the wall, floor, and so on. Okay. They will drop on the floor and the wall sticks or somewhere lah, right? While the other technology they call it HEPA. HEPA means that high efficient particulate arrestor. What does that mean? Basically means that it's like a web lah. Okay, it's like a mesh, right? So when the particle go through it, you get stuck in this mesh, right? It traps the particle over here. Of course, there are some standards. At least remove 99.97% of the size of 0.3 micron. Okay, this is to be considered as a HEPA. Okay, right? But the difference here is very important. Ionizer only charge up the things and let it sinks down. Okay, But HEPA actually remove them totally from the air. Which one better? Left side or right side better? One or two better? Some people say, this one also can, both also can. No, actually it's not. Because ionizer only charge up, so they don't really remove it. They only temporarily just let it sink down, settle down somewhere on the floor, on your couch or whatever. But once you walk past the floor or you sit on the couch, it will fly up again, right? While HEPA is the one that actually really filters the stuff. So very important when you go and check out those air purifiers. So, okay, are all purifiers made the same? This video is going to tell you a little bit more about it. Okay, it's in Mandarin. I'll talk in English so that you understand.
PM2.5能够被空气净化器去除，是真的吗？
真相小分队带着两款价格
So
分别为
what they
800
actually
元
do
和
over here, right?
9600元的空
This
气净化器
scientist is
来到
from the
清华大
Tsinghua
学进行
University
检
in
测。
China. It's a very famous uni in China, one of the top one. So these scientists actually do research. They put a common cheap air purifier in the room, in an enclosed room. Okay, so they do all the setting, they do all the setting, the temperature, the humidity. Then they start to light up your cigarette. Cigarette is same like breathing in PM2.5. You breathe in haze, it's actually same like breathing smoke, smoking. Okay, so they put all the smoke inside. Wow. Okay, how many of you here smoking one? Hopefully not. Okay. Right? Okay, so if you smoke, these are stuff that goes into your lung. Okay, so they are going to test it. Okay, so testing it. Right? It says it's the cheap one. 800元, 800元 means about like $400. Okay, $400. $500. Okay, so they analyze and you can see the particle is dropping. Okay, after analysis, okay, they realize, right? Okay, it's already dropped, of course, right? But you only dropped 65%. Okay, while the seller actually says I filtered 99.8%, but you only filtered 65. Okay, so now they are going to test another one. Another air filter costs about 9,700 yuan, means about like $5,000. About $5,000.
相对于我们开启净化器之前，浓度大概衰减了90%。
And you can see it reduced by 99.5%.
面对质疑，我们又找到了一间同样30平米的会议室进行检测。
So the expensive one actually filtered as promised, while the cheaper one actually only filtered 60 to 70% only, compared to the original claim, which is 90%. Okay, yeah, they are testing again. You see, 90%. Right?
从实验结果表明，两款不同价位的空气净化器都是 PM2.5， 价格高的空气净化器去除效果更好，基本达到了商家的宣传数据，而价格较低的空气净化器与商家的承诺还是有一定差距。
Okay, what is summarized? What it says right at the end is basically saying that the more expensive one actually is they give the performance as per claim by the seller, while the cheaper ones actually only is like very big difference from the promised performance. Okay, so that's why out there, in air purifier industry, right, sometimes it's not really like standardized. Everyone can claim whatever, right? But so that's why most importantly, you make sure that your brand, your whatever brand that you are buying, right, actually have a third party certification. Means that the third party actually research and testing on the unit. After that, they give a report out, then certify that, okay, really filtered that much, then only you're safe, right? Okay, right? So how do we really choose a good air purifier? This one is actually by EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. Okay, so it's also a government agency. So they say, right, first thing, remember, you must look at clean air delivery rate, okay, CADR, which means that how much of clean air is actually produced every single minute or every single second. Okay, that's very important. Okay, so and second thing, must must have HEPA lah, you know. If no HEPA, then how to filter, right? Okay, HEPA, and of course must have activated carbon that can remove the chemicals, gas, odors, right? And quality depends on the amount of the carbon. Okay, okay. Remember this word first. Later on we're going to talk more about this thing one. Okay, right? So and then what do we really want to filter? That's very important. When you buy air purifier, right? Okay, you want to know what do you really want to filter. There are so many things in our air, right? So many things in our air. What do you really want to filter? Okay, what is the hardest to filter? One of the hardest things is the smallest thing, right? Correct. Okay, if they are able to filter the smallest thing, of course they can filter the biggest thing, right? Okay, let me give you a comparison. Okay, so let's see. You see, this is a hair, right? This is a nail. You know, this is 2 mm. And if you zoom in, this small dot over here is actually a dust mite. Wow, you see this dust mite over here, the one that's in your bed, you know, and then cause itchiness on the skin one. Okay, dust mite, 200 micron. And then you zoom in, you see beside the dust mite got one yellow dot there. That's actually the pollen. Okay, right? This is red blood cell. This is like probably white blood cell. Okay, and this is pollen, 20 micron. And you zoom in the middle, got this yellow color thing. Green color, yellow color thing. This is E. coli. This green color is E. coli. Right? 2 micron already. And then this is Ebola. You see in the middle here, got purple color. Ebola over here. Right? And you know, and there's even dot here, which is called rhinovirus. Rhinovirus is a common flu virus, you know, and the influenza and the COVID virus is about this size as well. So that's why, right? If your filter cannot filter this, might as well don't buy, right? Correct or not? Okay. And you know, if your filter can filter this, means that it can filter the rest. Correct or not? Right? So that's why we must make sure that we really find a good air purifier to filter until this level. Okay, right? That's why we have our atmosphere, sky, and mini today. Okay, so just a very quick intro of this sky and mini, right? So actually, this sky and mini, right, got 3 layers. Okay, this is a very simple, like a 3D animation. Okay, so you can see if you open up, there's 3 layers, 3 filters. Okay, and then we have the second layer, the HEPA filters, and third is the carbon filter, exactly the standard of the Environment Protection Agency one. Okay, right? They follow EPA rule one. Okay, so and pre-filter basically is the first filter that you filter off the big particles, the dust. My cat, I got 3 cats at home. So the cat's fur all will be stuck here one. Okay, first layer. And then second layer, we look at the HEPA filter. Okay, this one I'll talk more later on, right? Because this HEPA very, very important. And of course, third layer, we have the carbon that actually absorb the chemical, the odor, the smell, and all the unwanted things. Okay, right? So, and here, I want to emphasize on this second layer, which is the HEPA. Why this HEPA so important? Because this atmosphere purifier is actually better than HEPA filter. What does that mean? Because in the market, HEPA can only filter until 0.3 micron only. Okay, right? 0.3 is not even virus level. Okay, 0.3 micron. While this one actually can filter 0.0024. How many times smaller? Almost like 100 times smaller already. Understand? Okay, so this unit itself, right, is 100 times more efficient than any common brand that you can see out there. Okay, and they can proven certified to filter 300 times of contaminants. And you know, they have this thing called 99.99% single pass efficiency. What does that mean? Okay, means that if the air passes through this HEPA one time, single pass one time, 99.99% is already clean. Understand? Okay, so, and just to show you an example how fast this single pass efficiency is. Okay, is it moving? Is the video moving? Okay, let me just One moment. Smoke inside the closed room that sounds like suicide. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me see. Is the video loading?
No, not loading.
Right? Moment. Let me just. Okay. Is it moving now? Okay. Okay, let me just repeat this again. Okay, so you see, they put in smoke into the chamber. Okay, they are putting in smoke in the chamber. So you can see, wow, it's blurring out already. Okay, so cannot see the unit already. Now they turn it on. Okay, so you can see immediately on the left side, the atmosphere immediately cleans the air. Right, while the right side still takes some time, still blur one. Understand? So this is what we call single pass efficiency. 99.99% single pass is like that. So it means that it can filter super fast, super efficiently down to 0.0024 micron. Okay? So, and to make it easier for you to compare, this is PM2.5, this is COVID. So normal market 0.3 micron is actually this size, the hole. Can the COVID pass through? No problem. No problem, easy job. 0.1, okay, this is a higher, better brand. Can pass through or not? No problem, can pass through as well. Should have blocked this brand. Okay, very bad. Okay, so and here, this one can pass through or not? Cannot pass through already. Okay, about I still cannot a little bit lah. Okay, still can pass through a little bit, but this one, atmosphere sky, really cannot pass through already. Okay, so that's the performance comparison. Okay, so and you know, this compare again. So egg is here, human is here, 1 meter. So you can see virus is here. Most of the air purifier is here. Okay, virus is here, and all the atmosphere purifier is here. Okay, so that's why atmosphere air purifier is able to filter everything else. Okay, and some people say, "Aya, never mind, only one thing never filter only, okay or not?" Right? Some people actually say like that one. I meet a lot of clients. They say, "Aya, virus never filter only, right?" The thing is this, right? If today, right, you don't filter virus, then suddenly you get sick. Is it worth it? Right? You already spend the money to buy an air purifier, but still you still get sick so easily, right? Because it does not filter virus. Then it's waste money, right? Might as well buy a fan, right? Okay, why you need to spend like few thousand just to buy a air purifier, which works like a fan only, right? So that's why having a really high performance air purifier is very important. Okay, if you don't filter everything, might as well don't filter at all, right? Okay, that's my motto. Okay, so and just to show you, MOC actually remove 300 types of contaminants. They actually have a black and white report in every unit inside the box. They actually comes with like a booklet one. Okay, they actually write it down. What they actually filter, influenza is here, COVID virus, coronavirus is here. Coronavirus got a lot of types. COVID one of them, and of course, Legionella pneumophila, which is a bacteria that causes the pneumonia, right? 肺炎, right? Inflammation of the lung, and normally this one hides in your aircon one. Okay, so all this will be filtered. Not only this, actually a lot. Okay, so a lot. Okay, I'm not going to go through one by one, but I just want to let you know that it's really a lot. Okay, and that's why, right? And this is the third layer. This is the third layer, where this is the carbon filter. Okay, and do you know they actually have 1.3 kg of carbon inside here, right? 1.3 kg equivalent to 16.3 million square feet of surface area of the carbon, right? In this place, right? Imagine that. If today you want to have like a 210 soccer field, you want to try to pollute it, you pour chemicals. How much you need to pour in order to cover 210 soccer fields? That's a lot, right? That's a lot. So this one can absorb so much chemical, all this list over here, right? Okay, so and it's all certified by third-party certification. Allergy UK, and you can Google it, you can print screen it, and Google about it, right? All these are very big body, okay? And it's also certified to be asthma and allergy friendly, okay? By this association over here, right? And it's also awarded the #1 largest selling premium home air treatment system in the world, okay? Not in Korea only, not in certain country only, in the world, okay? Right? Because it's built for performance, right? And what are you buying, okay? Because this one is Singapore National Environment Agency, right? And they say that, you see, atmosphere is also one of them that can actually filter smoke haze over here, right? And this is in the field, okay? See some examples, right? My atmosphere also like this one, okay? So when I open it up, this is how, because I got 3 cats, so this is what I have, and this is in some veterinarian clinic, right? They actually use that as well, okay? And you can see doctors use it, they use it at police station, use it in Thai hospital, they actually use it, right? Prime Minister Malaysia, Mahathir House also got one actually, right? And then, so in hospital, Taiwan hospital, this one hospital as well, right? And in the PPV, okay, vaccine center, in the like quarantine center, some of them actually use that as well, right? Quarantine center use that, right? And we actually donated some to hospital as well, right? Especially hospital Sungai Buloh, and there are other hospital actually. Singapore also got it as well. Okay, right? So you can see it has been widely used on COVID, in hospitals, clinics, right? Some famous people, Singaporean. If you are in Singapore and you watch some Singapore movie, you might actually see him already. What are all these famous people also using, right? So, and of course, babies also using as well, because at the end of the day, who is the most like vulnerable, right, to all this pollution thing? Our kids, right? The babies or the older generation. For us, we are just still okay, just average only. Those who actually suffer the most is the kids and the elderly, right? So that's why, protect them, okay? So here, I just want to show you some comparison. I researched very long already. Okay, so just to show you a little bit. Okay, you can print screen, you can S brand. I don't tell you what brand, but I think you know also. Okay, all right. So you see, third-party certification, S brand, 2 category of contaminants. Atmosphere, 22 category, basically all category. Okay, right? And then you can see, compare the size, HEPA, this HEPA and this HEPA. So small, so big, right? The thickness, so thick, so thin, right? And the carbon, atmosphere carbon, 1.3 kg, S brand carbon, 100 grams, okay? Like paper like that, okay? Right? So same, C brand, okay? Third party certification, 3 category, atmosphere, 22 category, all category again, right? So C brand, compare, you can see already, you can see the size totally different, and then carbon also different. This one also feel like paper already, okay? Cardboard, feel like cardboard. This one, 1.3 kg, right? So that's why the performance, what are you paying for, okay? Right? And this one is also another C brand. You can see a comparison of price, because some other brands got rental program, right? Okay, they also got outright purchase. Outright purchase like this, total 5 years, 5,000 something. Okay, but rent 6,000 something. But atmosphere got 2 versions, got mini and sky. The mini version, right? If you add up, replacing cartridge and so on, 5 years, 4,000 something still. Okay, still cheaper, right? So this one is Kuku brand, KU, not another Kuku, okay, right? So they also compare outright purchase, 5 years time, 5,000 something. This one, 5 years rental, 6,000 something already. Here, 4,000 something. So which one more affordable, right? And this one is Dye brand, okay, Dye something brand, okay. So most importantly, right? Actually, among all, right, this one actually claims to have like 0.1 micron, which is quite good, because in the market, all the others is 0.3. This one a little bit smaller, 0.1. Okay, right? But ours is 0.0024. Okay, so And you know, certification, but that brand no certification one. So we really don't know whether really working or not. Okay, but Atmosphere Mini, all certified one. Okay, so I just want to let you know, just show you a comparison. This one, we actually film it in a customer's house, right? On the left side, this one is a old generation Atmosphere air purifier, but now it's a new generation already, right? Okay, and this one is the other brand. Okay, you see. So you see, this pollution is about 130 something that time. Okay, it's during haze time. So we put it in the output, actually drop. Okay, very good. It drop. Okay, and you can see it drop until about 60, 50, okay, 55, 54 already start to stabilize already. Okay, that's all they can do. Okay, that's all they can do. Right? Okay, 51, that's the most. Right? You see. Okay, look at Atmosphere. Even if this is old generation, the new one actually performance is much more higher than this one. Okay, right? You can see this one, the old generation can already go down to 0. See? As you know, 1. No more. I haven't go to 0. Okay, until 1, right? Sooner or later go to 0 1. But you can see the difference, right? One is until 50, one is until 0, until 1, right? It's a huge difference, right, of the contamination. We want the contamination, the lower the better, right? Okay, this one actually performed very, very well. So you can see comparison chart. So all these are the certificates, 22 categories of it. And you can see no other brands. You can go to this website, allergyuk.org. You can search it out yourself. You can click one by one, right, to check it out yourself, right? But you can see that only this filter all the categories, nothing else. You see, virus, basically no one can filter already. Okay, regardless of what the brochure says, the brochure can tell you they filter virus, but if you're not certified, it's not. Okay, right? So they have 2 versions, Sky and Mini version. The specs are here, right? But you can see both also filter 0.0024 and filter 337 types of contaminants, all removed already. Okay. So, and you really think about this, okay? Think about this first. Okay, some people say, I really need me, you know? So, okay, if you have baby, how many of you have baby over here? Okay, how many of you have kids in your house? If you have kids in your house, press 222, can or not? Right? If you have kids in your house, can you press 2222? No kids one here. Here people no kids. Okay, got kids, right? Okay, even if it's not your kid, like got some your sister kid, your brother's kid also can, right? Okay, the kid one, right? Imagine this. If today, right, you put the baby in the room, you close the room, and then you let the baby inside, and then this room very polluted one, okay? Maybe 500, okay, 500 pollution level. So after 1 hour, you close the room and then put the baby inside, like torture like that. Put the baby inside, okay? Close the room 1 hour. And then after 1 hour, come back and check. You check the air quality. Do you think the air quality become better? Actually, the air quality will become better one. You know why? Who is the air purifier now? The baby is the air purifier. Our lung is also the air purifier. Okay? Our lung is also constantly filtering the air. Okay? So someone say something is it? Testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Who is talking? Why so noisy one? Okay. So you can see, right? You can see this is something really need to take care because we are air purifier. Okay. You can see which one is more worth it. Right, this is like a smoker lung, right? You breathe in a lot of contaminants and so on. This is the one that you're going to get, okay? Right, and this is healthy one. And if you see this dust, these particles over here, if they are not here, they will be here, correct? Okay, so that's why very important to really take care. So and you know, imagine this, like New Zealand air, right? Imagine this. Every day you are breathing this kind of air. Do you think your life will be better? Do you think your mood will be better? right? Who here have traveled to New Zealand before? Right? Who here traveled to, if you have traveled to New Zealand before, press 3333. Okay, you have traveled to New Zealand before, right? New Zealand air, wow, so nice, so cooling, right? Okay, if you don't know how it feels like, maybe you go to Fraser's Hill, Cameron Island, maybe you can find a little bit close to that, okay? Right, but imagine this, if every day you are breathing this kind of air, your life will be so much better, right? This is very Lord of the Ring film, right? Yeah, correct, okay? The Hobbit place, right? Okay, so, and really people sell New Zealand air one, one canister of this $100, $100 US. So that's about 400 ringgit here. Okay, so really expensive one. Okay, imagine every day you're breathing this. Okay, how much would you pay for it? Okay, so so that's why it's not only for you yourself, right? Because one unit, it's whole family use. I got 2 units in my house. My parents' house also got, I think, 2 or 3 units. My relative all got, because it's totally worth it. Because you will see this, right? Nowadays iPhone 13 Pro Max or whatever, okay? Okay, 7,000 something. Okay, but this 7,000 something, you can buy 2 of this already. One, and this one big one and small one. One in the living room, one in the bedroom already. Right, and protect for at least 10 years, whole family use. This one, 2 years, you want to upgrade already, iPhone 15, 14, and so on. Correct enough? Okay, right. So that's why, make the right choice. I break down for you. Okay, oops. Okay, I break it down for you. Okay, so there are 2 versions. One is actually the big one, is about 5,000 something. The small one, 2,000 something. But you compare 10 years down the road. Okay, you should purchase this one, right? You change filters, including everything, and then 10 years cost is this one and this one. Okay, 9,000 something for this, 7,000 something for this, and then per year cost, if you divide, it's only 900 something for Atmosphere Sky, the big one, or 700 something for Mini, and per day cost is about 2 ringgit lah. Right? Imagine this, 2 ringgit. If your house got 5 people, divide by 5. Your house got 10 people, divide by 10. Right? But 2 ringgit, what can you buy 2 ringgit nowadays, man? Right? Can't even buy chappan, right? Can't even make you full, right? But if this one can prevent you from some diseases, prevents you from some problems or from some discomfort, right? If every day 2 ringgit something, you get New Zealand air 24 hours supply to your house, how does that feel? Oh, isn't that amazing? Right? Okay, so this is how to choose an air purifier from just now. Okay, at least make sure it really filters. Okay, this is not 0.007. This is old version. Okay, 0.0024. Okay, even smaller now. Okay, can filter more than 300 types. Okay, other brands we don't know. Okay, odor reduction, this one all can. Others we don't know. Coverage area. Okay, the square feet is here, right? Just now, here, where is it? Okay, later on show you lah. Okay, so the bigger one, the Sky, of course, you can cover more. The Mini will cover lesser lah. Okay, right? And of course, all with third-party certification, right? That able to filter everything. Okay, so so a lot of people using already one. Okay, it's the #1 selling air purifier in the world. Okay, so a lot of people using. So join the community and have fun together. Okay, right? So to summarize this, I just let you see one last video.